Welcome into the channel. We're on the Crypto Drive Home Studio Malacca. Welcome. This will be interesting. Is that sarcasm? Oh, okay. Sometimes people just jump in to troll. So, what's going on? Make sure you guys get into the chat. Smash that like button. If you can, it does get this chat fired up. Get more people in the live. Makes it easier to talk. But we're going to go over some headlines. Appreciate you guys stopping in. On the drive home, April. Got a couple big things happening this month. Probably the biggest one that we can talk about in terms of crypto is the halving, of course. And this is one where we're going to talk about the numbers a little bit, see where you guys are at, what you guys are doing. Been going kind of crazy with the meme coins, and that's what the attention has kind of shifted. And then you wake up one day and you're pumping some altcoins and you're missing some other pullback corrections and pumps that you don't really you can't really do it all in one day. I'm learning that, right? I almost need a secretary to trade crypto nowadays. But welcome in, guys. Smash those like buttons as you guys are trickling in. Just on the drive home, we're going to be doing this sometimes when I'm traveling out on calls and stuff. I want to just go live and talk about the headlines. I don't have as much time to make videos and content on these days, so it's a good way to just keep you guys in the loop. But we got one like. We need to get 13 thumbs up at least. Try to get at least 100 thumbs up in this video. That's how we get these YouTube lives going crazy. But welcome in. We've kind of rebounded nicely a little bit. We had a little mix. Thanks, I appreciate it. Had a little bit of a mixed bag today, right? We look at the crypto bubbles. You can check out what's going on. It's not that sea of red that we saw yesterday. And you have to understand, though, interest rates, that's a big one right now that we're seeing. I think Bitcoin's off 5K just from that news is what the estimate is. We'll see where it kind of settles down, but that's kind of what we're getting at from yesterday was the interest rates jumped a little bit. We saw Bitcoin tumble 5K. And, now we're down below 70,000 as we approach the Bitcoin halving. So that's going to be interesting to see how that trickles out because historically there's always been two corrections before that halving takes off. Talk is cheap. Yeah, we'll get into some coins, some alts. We'll talk some memes here on this live. Doing the crypto drive home, trying to do this more so often. We do it on Twitter as well, on X. I'm going to try to kick that one up. If you can, make sure you guys give me a follow on that platform if you have not already done so. But we're going to talk about some few things, get into some AI. And if you guys have any thoughts or suggestions, I'll try to run down the comment list as I can, the best I can. Just make sure you guys put them all below in the comments. And we got about 50 plus people live in this chat. So let's let YouTube know that we are live. And the best way to do that is by, if you got to tap your screen twice, there's 3 dots, subscribe down below, and like this video. That's how we get the chat flowing for people out there on YouTube. Okay, because that's kind of the issue. They don't really do a good job of letting people know when you go live. So that's kind of what the goal is. But we're going to go down the headlines, talk a little bit of that, as well as some meme coins, altcoins. And like I've been telling you guys, it's been tough trading. It's been tough trading, staying up till 3 a.m., listening to people, dive into meme coins, Solana meme coins. I had a cousin call me yesterday because they know I do crypto, and they're asking me, questions about Solana meme coins, and now they're getting the base network, base chain, and it's been kind of crazy. Like, there's not enough time in the day. I'm sure you guys are all aware of it as you juggle your everyday, as well as family life. I mean, this is just a crazy time, but it's one where you got to just grind it out. Because we go back into times 2022 where the bear market was upon us, and I wouldn't trade today for nothing if that was how we were at, because it's a rough road. It's tough talking about crypto when there's nothing going on and it's just flat. or going down for that matter. But for those of you that are just trickling in a chat, appreciate you guys. We're going pretty strong right now. We need to get at least 50 likes. That way YouTube can figure it out. And also, if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure you guys all do that as well. But that's kind of where we saw. I was talking about the Bitcoin going down 5K. That's a big one, right, in the last 24 hours with the interest rate hikes. Okay. Also, a couple things that are happening. Like I said, we usually get about 2 corrections before the Bitcoin halving goes down. And, you know, I hope that we're smarter this time, because traditionally, everybody knows it's coming, but, like, quite frankly, we're not even talking about it. I talk about it, but I haven't been hearing it enough, because, like I said, everybody's so engulfed in trading meme coins right now. And I think we're missing out on a lot of the blue chips and avenues that we could be trading even more crypto. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But, you know, in other news, we've heard Sam Bankman-Fried talk a little bit after that FTX fiasco. That's another one. You know, that's kind of where I think the only thing left for him is the hope that he can get some kind of deal where he cooperates with the SEC or the FBI and, you know, kind of becomes like an inside, like a rat, if you will. Okay. Seeing some dust kick up with the, you know, the Ethereum conversation within the SEC. That's been something that's been happening, where I think they asked Gensler straight up if Ethereum is a security or not. So that's going to be interesting. If we can get some positive sentiment from that, that's going to be a huge landslide kind of pump, if you will. I think if that actually hits mainstream. And quite frankly, I just don't think people like Gensler's face. I mean, not to be ignorant, but I think what it comes down to is it's kind of like, you know, that evil guy on TV that everybody sees as a public figure, and, you know, they kind of just have a disdain for the character, right? In a movie or something, you play that bad guy role. He just comes off as that bad guy, right? And I think that as a crypto, you know, they want to get him out of the picture as a crypto space. So ETH is a security. I know. A lot of gray area within that one, Parka. Appreciate it. So Studio Malacca goes on, as a developer who spent years working on a project aimed as inclusive innovation, seeing all those meme coins getting that much attention is quite frustrating. Which project were you developing, if you don't mind me asking? I'll take it. I'll take you for your word, of course. But yeah, so Near Protocol, for sure. That's one where, you know, that's in about 30 cryptos that, quite frankly, I could see all of those cryptos, you know, having their run this cycle. Near's definitely on that list. Welcome in, guys. We got a lot of people flowing into this chat. I want to let you guys know this is something we're going to be doing sometimes, a crypto drive home, just to get you guys in a more informal manner on the channel, involved, talking about crypto. Make sure you guys subscribe down below. Smash that like button. It really does help get this one out here, because eventually within these shorts, sometimes they do fizzle them out if we don't get enough, you know, back and forth going on. But I appreciate you guys. TFT Tips, welcome in. Appreciate you. Hope you guys are all having a great day as we kick off April, right? So April, we were talking about Bitcoin halving a little bit ago, you know, seeing that kind of correction. And for a lot of cryptos out there, we talk about on the channel, a lot of these cryptos are they're on sale right now. That's the best way I can explain it, right? There's no fundamental reasons why things are correcting, other than maybe it's just a little bit, hey, let's just hedge our bets in case something goes south with the halving. Parka, Cardano is done. Follow the money. I am following the money. I believe in Cardano for the long haul. Maybe not right now, maybe not when we're in this market, but they will have their day. They can't go to zero. They can't. You know, that's kind of what it comes down to. But I understand your concern. It is a very boring crypto. TFT tips. Yeah, we just talked about it, man. Talked about a little bit about the Bitcoin halving coming up, seeing some trends within how the market's correct. I mean, we're seeing altcoins kind of just 50-50, but Memecoins is getting all the love. That's what it is. We saw, Bitcoin's down about 5K from yesterday. I don't know what it is actually doing today as we're currently speaking, but they had their run with, the interest rates rising. We saw that little bit of a dip. So, yeah, Parka, I do agree with you, though. I cover XRP and Cardano a lot. Cardano is one of my biggest bags that I have, and I believe it for the long term. But you're right. They need to do something to kind of get that money back into the fold. And it's unfortunate, though, because, you could make the same argument about Solana and how, they've exploded. And, you could have bought Solana around $5, I believe. And I think they've done literally like a 200x, basically. It's crazy. But when we talk about that, it's something where you have to understand, I'm in Cardano for the long haul, whether or not they pump or not. So when we have these arguments about XRP and Cardano and how they're just kind of slow movers, that's what it comes down to for me, is because even if they do get if they do get those Solana-esque pumps, everybody's just going to take their money and sell and run. And then what is it for? What is it for? So that's kind of where I'm at with all that stuff. And I do agree with you. TFT tips. It's been a while since I messed around with Memecoins. Yeah, that's an interesting one for sure. But I will tell you, though, that's what's making it kind of harder for me to trade crypto. And so I'm more or less holding just the projects I want to be in. And yeah, there's some swing opportunities. I get alerts from my trading view or whatnot. I do make moves like that, but right now there's just too much daily money to be had within the Memecoins that you can't ignore it. So I'm just trying to stack Solana. I'm trying to do that with Solana Memecoins, stack ETH over there on base, and then I do think Ethereum will have a very strong chance to get above 4,000. They could be a beneficiary of all this madness, right? And the gas fees on Ethereum, that's been a huge issue, right? And kind of what I think spurned a lot of this is people are just sick of using, they're sick of trading on ETH. So it just costs way too much money. And if you got to liquidate, you got to trade, you got to reallocate funds and whatnot, it does make things a lot of a hassle, and it's a lot of costs that you should not have to incur. Yeah, I agree with the VCs that backing Solana. That's the only thing about it, man. That's the only thing about it. But the money is definitely there, 100%. So I was swing trading Solana using my trading indicator. It was around the $80 to $100 range, just up and down for weeks. And I missed it one time, and that's when it took off to like 125, 128, and I didn't want to chase it. And then here we are around $200 for Solana. So Bitcoin is the only long-term hold. Yeah, that's a good play, man. I know a lot of people kind of develop Bitcoin strategies, and you want to just get everything back into the blue chips. And a lot of people ask me, just a couple friends, they don't even know what crypto is, and they're like, what should we do? And I tell them, that's the first thing I tell them. Obviously never financial advice, but just a couple of your buddies, sitting around, hanging out, just buy Bitcoin. Just keep buying Bitcoin. And at the end of the day, if crypto is successful, Bitcoin should be, that winner in terms of like the long haul, but maybe not so much in the 2 week, 3 week, 6 month outlook, but over the long haul, it should be the winner overall. So that's just kind of how I look at it. But, meme coins, obviously you got to be careful. And the biggest thing for me, Excuse me, I got to drink something. The biggest thing for me is, and it's kind of where I've evolved from like last bull cycle, instead of just trying to get rich quick, get richer, you know, and just keep getting greedy and then get burnt, then you're back at zero. For me, guys, it's kind of been just that changing of the mindset where everybody wanted that 1000x crypto, right? Where you put 50 bucks into it and then it turns into be, you know, $2 million or whatever. I mean, that happens, but I've found a lot more success in trading meme coins where, you know, you can really grow a bag by just trying to take those 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, X's, and doing that like 10 times. Do that 10 times, 20 times, make a goal of it. Just be very disciplined, because let me tell you a secret, if you miss Pepe, there's another Pepe. We're already seeing it happen. It is truly what happens. And yeah, it may not get back to those crazy times where you missed out that, but also you have to ask yourself, would you have had those diamond hands? Would you have not sold all the way up? So that's some things you got to take into consideration. Out, got 5 people still rocking here. Can still hear me. Hear me in the chat? Okay, cool. Yeah, not sure how that would have worked. It's the only bad thing about driving. It's dead spots, but fire back up. But it's weird. A lot of times they just kind of, you get like this huge surge of people that trickle in, and then all of a sudden it just shuts down pretty quickly. So, but appreciate you guys all rocking with me on the channel. I'm sure a lot of you guys are subscribed. Like I said, we talk crypto every day. Sometimes can't be in the office making videos, so I try to find ways to go live in my free time. But it's kind of what we got going on. So a couple big things happening. Like I said, the Bitcoin halving, couple weeks. That's going to be huge. Seeing how we kind of settle down after the interest rates have raised. That's probably number 2. And then, you know, there's a lot of plays I'm making within the meme coin space where I think a lot of the money is just so into what's going on in that side of the crypto sphere, right? Not so much like we're betting on, you know, Dogecoin to be, you know, the next global currency. Like, there's no like true, how do I want to say, like, there's no true, what's a good way of putting it, use case reality where, you know, you wake up in the morning, you grab your Dogecoin and you head to the market. Like, I mean, sure, that can happen with crypto, but what I'm trying to say is that it's so bizarre, because like right now Bitcoin's at all-time highs and we're hearing about huge whales scooping up meme coins, and we're at a Bitcoin halving and we're talking about meme coins. So it just, that's what's really kind of the concern I have, is where is the focus right now for crypto investors, right? It's just, you know, we have this huge, all this talk with the Bitcoin ETFs, ETF after ETF, institutions, and then all of a sudden it just seems to be a whale party and everybody wants to start swimming in meme coins. It's just absolutely bizarre. And that's kind of just where my head's at. And I can't explain it. The only thing I can do is talk about it and get on board and jump on the train, because I'm not in it for that long, right? There's only a couple memes out there that I've held over a long period of time, and the other ones, you know, it's basically an achievement if you hold it for a month. 100%, yeah, I believe in that too, and they know that's where the money is. I mean, I heard a crazy narrative where they were talking about, you know, it was on a Twitter space or something where they were talking about, you know, the true purpose of Memecoin. You know, nobody really knew what it was about, and you know, I'm not going to share it with you guys because I don't think I'm allowed to, but it's kind of like a, hey, don't tell anybody about this thing. But the true nature of Memecoin, what I heard, and I know it's just a rumor, it's a thesis, whatever, but it really blew my mind. And if that's out there, then there's going to be a lot more, you know, periods of time where we're going to have just this sheer craziness. Like, I don't see this going anywhere unless literally there's an executive order saying that cryptocurrency is now banned in the United States. That's just where I'm at. But anything else you guys got on your mind? The chat's kind of trickling out. We need to get that's why we got to get 100 likes when it's live, and then that way we can keep people fresh in the chat. Nothing going on. All right, well, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up. And then as soon as I said that, we get a fury of people jumping in. Hulk Smash. Yeah, I'm going to start using that. That's a pretty good one, Hulk Smash. But, no, yeah, I appreciate you guys rocking with me. These crypto lives, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. Sometimes when I'm on a longer drive, I like to just knock it out. I got a dash mount, so it's kind of a cool way to talk. But no, I appreciate you all rock with me, and we'll be back live in the office. I'm gonna have a couple videos tonight out, as well as tomorrow. We'll be back more of a normal schedule. So for those of you that haven't subscribed, make sure you guys all subscribe down below on your way out, though, and we'll see you guys all tonight and tomorrow in the videos on the channel. Have a great night. Cheers.